We can definitely include courage in the energy. I invite you to also release anywhere that you may be feeling a lack of courage when we do the releasing portion. That will kind of help because you naturally possess all of the things that you desire within you. So, I can gift you my courage all day long, but I would prefer you to ignite it within yourself so that way you have a sustained supply of it. So, I would invite you to release anything that is holding you back from being courageous or feeling like you have that courage. But when we get into the lower energy centers, when we do releasing there, definitely set the intention to release anything that is blocking you from feeling your own courage. Hello, good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? I'm doing much better. Yesterday was kind of an off day for me, energy-wise. Today I feel good. More grounded. Sam, where are you headed to today? Everyone take a nice deep cleansing breath. Now that we've done some grounding, we'll do some energy transmuting and pulling. We'll release some of that energy that you are no longer wanting to hold on to. Good morning. Good morning, fellow Rachel. Office for some content. Gotcha. My arms are finally loosening up. I definitely could not have done this yesterday. My arms were so sore from working out the day prior. Okay, again, take a nice deep breath. Set the intention to release whatever is no longer serving you. And then breathe it out. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing this morning? Absolutely. I'm happy that you guys are here, soaking up the good energy. Thank you, Sam. You can block them as well. I give you permission to block any troll energy. My spirit team told me to ignore them, so that's why I didn't acknowledge their comment. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. I feel like collectively there's a lot of mental tension going on, so we are definitely grounding all that energy in so that you can have mental clarity and feel a bit safer in your own energy. So that is the intention of today's live. I feel like there's definitely been a bit of a boost of dense energy coming through, and that may be highlighting a lot of fears and things of that nature. So if you've been feeling a little off this week, try not to let it overtake you. Keep yourself grounded. You can also call in your guides and ancestors for added like protection if you are feeling a bit out of sorts. Specifically, you call in your protective guides and ancestors. You have specific people who are designated to have your back spiritually and energetically. Absolutely, Clara. I'm glad you are receiving what you needed to from this. I always set the intention that those that are in some sort of alignment with my energy, with their own healing journey, will come across to my live so that they can interact with this energy. Everyone, make sure you are hydrating and taking lots of deep breaths throughout this energy session while you're in here. This is Tansberry quartz. This is one of my favorite stones. I don't always like pull for it, like I don't always reach for it, but lately, like this week specifically, I've definitely been feeling really drawn to it. This one specifically is more a quartz, more so for the like sacral and solar plexus energies, like root energies, so lower chakra energies, but more importantly it has like that courageous and confidence energy, as well as like motivation to get the things done that you are feeling called to do. Kind of gives you a little bit of a boost of energy, of motivation. I love my feelers. I'm a feeler too, so when I'm on other people's lives and they use crystals, I can always feel the vibration of it. So I definitely have an affection for my fellow feelers. Dolores, hi sweetie, good morning, welcome. This stone also, and I'm not sure if it's the confidence aid to it, but it just, I don't know, it has like a happy energy to it. I really, really enjoy working with it. This one and the next one I'm going to be using definitely have that like happy, uplifting boost of energy. My dragon energy just kicked in, I felt it. That is my protective energy. For whatever reason, I have been feeling called to work with my dragon energy this week more. And invite it into this healing. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm also setting the intention today for those that are in kind of up level of sorts energetically, that emotionally it is more soothing and calm. So again, if you've been feeling a little bit up and down lately, the intention behind this live is to help kind of balance that out. Create some stabilized energy there. Feeling all kinds of activations in the collective energy today, so definitely some people are going to be having solar plexus activations, third eye activations, root activations. You may even have your own hand activations, because mine are literally feel like electricity is flowing out of them right now, like sparks. And definitely some crown activations going through. For those who are in here, I want to kind of remind you to make sure that whether it's in the morning or at night, I do it both, whenever you leave crowded places, especially if you are a feeler, Just make sure that you're calling your energy back to you. Make sure that you're kind of clearing off any energy that is not your own, so that way you're not being influenced by anyone else's energy. And that goes for this app, your phones. So call your energy back from your phones as well, especially before you go to bed at night. And then make sure you're wrapping yourself in a bubble of divine white light. That will kind of help you to stay grounded and stay in your own energy, not be energy depleted from your solar plexus. That is where your life force energy is housed. That's where, you know, you refill yourself from that center. And so many are connected. Imagine anytime you connect with someone that you are attaching a cord, an invisible cord to them, including your phone, including social media. And anytime that you are not retrieving those cords and like calling them back to you, you're continuously exchanging energy. Maddie, that's so sweet. I'm glad that you feel the connection. I always say that you will definitely be drawn to the people that you're meant to interact with, and it will feel good to you. It won't feel like you're there against your own, you know, desire. You'll feel calmness. That's the only way I can describe it. I feel calmness and like happiness when I come across a healer or a reader or somebody that I'm meant to interact with. Okay, go ahead and take a few deep cleansing breaths. We're going to do some more energy pulling and plucking and transmuting. Make sure you're hydrating. Alright, everyone, we are getting ready to move into the heart chakra, so go ahead and set the intention to open your heart space to give and receive love authentically. And this is also a time where I like to invite everyone to practice a moment of gratitude. So if you are feeling comfortable sharing with the chat something that you are grateful for in this moment, please do so now. I will start. I am grateful for energy renewal. I am grateful for a new day, and I am grateful for the energy of the sun. I feel like the sun energy lately has been doing some very powerful things. I'm also grateful for my fur babies. Oh, I love that. New beginnings, yes. Grateful for learning to start how to paint. Oh, I love that. I love painting my inner child. Really, really, really connects with that. Oh, thank you, Sun Sea Spirit. I am definitely grateful for all of you open, intentioned, pure souls who gravitate towards your healing journey and allow yourself to receive that healing light so that you may feel better inside and out. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate everyone for being here and honoring this space, supporting each other. Oh, I love that, Maddie. You're connecting in with your meditative practice. It's always really exciting when you start breaking through your own mental barriers and opening yourself up to explore. Do you really mental pain? Absolutely. It definitely can. It definitely can. I believe that everything is energy and your body stores traumatic events in your physical body. That's beautiful, Brandy. Somebody's got a shaky heart space. I'm feeling a lot of good energy coming through. There are a few people who are needing to have a very large emotional release, and when I feel that shaky energy in the heart space, it's like you're on the brink of it. So allow yourself to feel your emotions. Allow yourself to let them flow. You don't always have to be strong. Your strength will be there after you allow those emotions to flow. You don't have to have one or the other. You can have both. I love rose quartz. It's such a soothing energy. The one before was more of like a magical, like excited energy, and this is just so soothing. I'm happy that I can help. Yeah, this week has been intense, to say the least. I'm not usually one that gets like shaken by the collective energy all that much. Like I pick up on it, I feel it, but that like fear energy definitely got a hold of me a little bit this week. I definitely feel like it was a purge of sorts, something that needed to come up and be revealed and transmuted, but I definitely did not feel like myself the last few days. I had a ton of energy, but like my emotions were kind of up and down. You are definitely not alone. I feel like after, what's today, the 19th? After tomorrow, things are supposed to calm down a little bit. My team has been like, just be patient. Just wait till the 20th and things will get back on track. I'm like, all right, whatever y'all say. Trust and patience has definitely been two big messages this week. And boundaries, setting healthy boundaries for yourself and others. Well, mine doesn't help, like I'm hormonal on top of it, so I'm like, but I usually, like leading up to my period, I only feel emotional the day prior, but it's not due until the 22nd, so I'm like, what is going on right now? My guides are like, it's not your hormones, it's a collective energy happening right now. I'm like, gotcha. Teresa, hi sweetie, how are you? Hello, Yesenia, welcome. Tired. Teresa, I'm doing a lot better today than previous days of the week. We were all just discussing how emotions have been crazy lately. Emotions, fears. That's awesome. Yeah, third eye was definitely one of the activations I was picking up on in the energy that people were gonna have. The heart space is feeling a lot more peaceful and calm. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Sorry, y'all. A spam caller. The scammers are like on. This is also how you can tell when there's an influx of negative energy. There's an influx of spam, like scam callers, and obviously social media scammers. That's how I can usually tell when there's a boost of density in the energy coming through. I have something through Verizon that's supposed to do it like on its own, but I don't know, lately it hasn't been doing what it's supposed to. I need to go make sure I'm still paying for it. Actually, I don't think I paid for it. I think it was just, it's like included in Verizon. But I want to go in and check when I get off of here. Usually it just like sends it to voicemail. I usually put do not disturb when I'm doing live, so that doesn't happen, but I think I forgot to turn it back on. My phone's always on do not disturb. My friend has a kid, and she's like a baby, toddler, and she called me one morning. She's like, I'm so sorry, I hope it didn't wake you. I'm like, no, my phone's always on do not disturb. My sleep is too important. Yes, Chrysicola, sending out the goddess vibes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you everyone for your support. I appreciate y'all being here. I agree, it's one of my favorites. It has a really beautiful energy to it. Whew. I do it intermittently through the energy session. I will do one more round of it before we finish up. I try to do it at the beginning, in the middle, and then towards the end. As we're working with this energy, my spirit team is definitely wanting to get the message out to make sure you're standing in your power. I'm transmuting a lot of energy right now, and there is definitely a group of people that do not allow themselves to harness their energy in a way that makes you feel powerful. Hearing people pleaser energy, so if that's you, set the intention to release that energy and allow it to be cleared out for your highest good. And I'm like getting tears, so somebody's definitely gonna be having a emotional energy releasing. I'm new here. Are you on daily? I wouldn't say daily. I come on when I'm called to. So when spirit kind of nudges me to get on to do this work, I do it. Absolutely. I'm happy to help. If I'm not on here, I do have a YouTube where I post the lives, so you can always go back and experience the energy again. I also offer private services if you need your own personalized healing and cleansing. Many different options for if I'm not on here physically doing this collectively. So I am not doing anything specific other than the intentions that I already set. Again, if you are wanting something specific, I would encourage you to do some sort of a personalized service. You can set the intention that whatever's going on with your stomach, to release it. When we do the plucking, release it into the energy, or just trust that the Reiki energy will help you shift whatever's going on in your stomach at this time. But we already went through those energy centers. So whatever you are needing to receive from this collective energy, you will. You just have to trust and allow it to do its work. I do believe the solar plexus was part of the the collective energy that I was guided to work through today. Okay, if you are just joining, go ahead and set the intention to release what is no longer serving you. We're going to do our last energy plucking before we start wrapping up, grounding the energy down, closing out the session. Oh wait, just kidding, we have one more. Sorry, I forgot. It's a sphere, so I have it sitting up on a holder out of my line of sight. Just kidding. We'll do energy plucking, and then we'll do the crystal infused energy to fill the space. All right, deep breaths. Set the intention to release. Lindsay, those are great things to release. Excuse me. Those are definitely good things to release. Send everyone the courage and opportunity to move on to greater opportunities in their work so they can get out of toxic environments. Kelly John, I kept being told it was age restricted. So when I'm doing personalized services, I am age restricting that, but I don't think I turned it on for the Reiki. I don't think I turned it on for this. I don't remember turning that feature because it's something you have to activate when you start the live. Yes, B, I manifested it. It's something new. Literally. I've been saying it for probably a year now that I wish that lives could be 18 and over. Just because I don't read people's energy that are not 18. So when I'm doing readings and personalized services, I don't want people in there that are not, you know, they're not able to participate. So I would rather be on the For You pages of people that are actually able to participate. But when it comes to energy healing, when I'm doing collective stuff like this, I don't mind all ages coming in. Just kept happening over the past few days for me. Glad I'm here though. Oh yeah, the past few days I haven't been doing the Reiki energy. I think the last time I did it was Sunday, maybe. Sunday or Monday. So maybe that's why. The last few times I've been on, I was doing readings. I was doing paid services. Labradorite. Like, what am I holding in my hand? My guide showed me this stone in my sleep, and I had to, like, anytime they show me a crystal in my sleep, I wake up and buy it. I just trust whatever they're showing me. So I literally went on a hunt to find the perfect one. And this one has really pretty flashes. We have a visitor right now, I don't know. Sorry. There's a bird outside my window singing a really pretty song. Anytime they show me a stone or deck of cards, I buy it. Same. However, one time they showed me a deck of cards and I was literally at a store and I felt my energy pulling me towards it and I didn't buy it. And I'm not going to go back to that store just because it's like completely out of the way and their crystals were overpriced, but that's where I got my rose quartz. This was my Easter egg from that store. My guides always plant Easter eggs when they send me on a mission. Looks a bit different. Yeah, this one, I don't know how to show it to you better. It's definitely a little bit lighter, but it has a lot of flash. I feel like you can see it better in like natural light. I have a couple of really pretty spheres. I like spheres. I don't know why. I'm drawn to them. Spheres and palm stones I seem to have an affection for. I love that the view count keeps going to 88 and we got 77 likes. Two of my numbers are showing up today. Me too. It's so like invigorating, but I don't know how else to explain it. It's just very clear. I definitely this one specifically for me definitely amps up all the other energy that we have worked through. But I always set the intention to kind of end the session with mental clarity when I work with this. But it's definitely a good energy. I love clear quartz. Absolutely. Happy to help. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate everyone for the support, for being here, for honoring yourself as well as each other, for being open to your healing journey, and also being open to receive. For those of you that are new, go ahead and consider following, subscribing to YouTube. I have it linked in my profile. I post all of the lives on there so that you can enjoy them whenever you need to. I am going to start closing out the energy, ground us back down, back down into reality here. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Take the day, do something good for yourself, allow yourself to follow your bliss today in whatever way that you can. Absolutely will. Thank you for the gifts. We hit 10K likes. Awesome. I feel like I hardly ever pay attention to the likes unless it's a number that I resonate with. Like the 7s will call out to me, or the 8s, or the 1s, or the 2s. Do you do this all the time? I try to do it a few times a week. I mentioned earlier, I only do it really when I'm called to. So when my guides, when spirit kind of pushes me to get on here and do it, I will. I would never want to get on here and force myself to do this simply just to be, relevant, if that makes sense. I am very heart-centered, so I try to do everything from a place of when I'm called to do it.